You know, Nintendo 2023 could potentially be one of the biggest years on the Nintendo Switch ever since the release of the Nintendo Switch. I mean, we have the Mega Man collection, the Persona games hitting the Nintendo Switch, the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as well, and more than likely Metroid Prime 4 announcements for that game, Pikmin 4, a Kirby remake which opens the doors for more remakes from the DS maybe, perhaps the Nintendo Wii or the Wii U or other older consoles, and maybe, just maybe, and I know this is a slim chance, the SNES. I really want that Super Mario RPG remake. What Nintendo Switch games are you most excited for in 2023? In this video, we are going to go back to one of those Nintendo Switch leak lists that said games from 2020 through 2023 are going to release on the Nintendo Switch and see what's real, what's complete BS, and what has yet to come and what could still come, if any of these can come in the first place. I think it's pretty fun to look back at these insiders saying all of this inside knowledge and poke holes in it and take a deep look inside and see if the lies are there or the truth is there. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more people when you do, and subscribe and have that notification bell on for more news, leaks, and rumors from Nintendo. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and help me reach my goal of 1,000 followers, you can follow me at roborob93. Without further delay, let's peel back that curtain and see how this leak turned out. So there are 4 tweets here, and also I want you guys to keep in mind that this was at the start of the pandemic, so that's going to affect the dates going forward as well. With that out of the way, the tweet says this: New Pokemon Snap Spring, Pokemon Collection February, Famicom Detective Club remakes, at least in Japan, Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, April if it's not delayed, Metroid 2D, if not more delays, already finished, new IP, not announced yet, Fire Emblem remake, spring through summer. So the first one is Pokemon Snap, and we did indeed get a new Pokemon Snap game which was released in 2021. This tweet was posted in 2020, so this is correct. A pretty good start so far, but as we get further, things get a bit more interesting. The next one is a Pokemon collection. Now this has not come true at all. In fact, it's completely fake. We didn't get any collection whatsoever. The closest thing to a collection that we would get would be the Pokemon Stadium games, which was recently announced at the September Nintendo Direct. And personally, I wouldn't even call that a collection, so this is fake. And the next one is the Famicom Detective Club, which we know we did get that remake in 2021. The original release was in 1998. Nope, that's wrong. It's 1988, not 1998. And as you can see from this trailer right here, it is a remake. So this is one that was true and oddly enough rather specific in the info that was given. The next one is about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild sequel as it said in the tweet, and it refers to because we didn't know the title of that game at the time. Now he said that was coming out in the first half of 2021, which is false. We know that it was delayed into a further date and eventually for a release date of 2023. With that knowledge, there is a dog barking in the background. If you guys didn't know, a dog actually followed me home, weirdly enough, so that's why there's a dog at the house. But anyways, as I was saying, with that knowledge, it would not be in any way, shape, or form in the first half of 2021. That's just a fact. The reason why I say that is because you gotta figure they were still knee-deep in development at that time, so there wouldn't be even a release date near that because they delayed it. They wouldn't even have it planned because they would know how much development has gone on Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. So personally, I think this is fake. Metroid Prime 2D in the first half of 2021, which we did get a new Metroid Prime 2D game, and that was Metroid Dread, so that did end up coming true. In fact, this is a pretty big one that came true and also was rumored months and months and months before as well. We have to remember that, because he simply could have just guessed the release date of that and put that on there since it was already rumored for a while. The next one says new IP, and correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've had new IP in the past 2 years, so this is fake. Saying new IP is also pretty vague. Nintendo will at some point make a new IP, so anyone can say that. And the last one is the first tweet of 4, and that is a Fire Emblem remake. Now, interesting thing about this one is that in the past 1 or 2 years, he has updated this. He was saying that there were going to be multiple Fire Emblem games, and 2 of them have already come, and the last one is more than likely going to be that remake that has been rumored. We got Fire Emblem Engage recently, so this could be true in some way, shape, or form. Now, whether that's his inside knowledge, or he took it from someone else, or it's just a guess, we don't know. He recently said 1 more left, so that last one could be that Fire Emblem remake, which is more than likely going to be the Fire Emblem Echoes remake that was rumored. So we're still holding out for that, but as far as I can tell, his info on the Fire Fire Emblem games has been good, if it is his info. And moving on to the next tweet, this is what he says about the second half of 2021. Bayonetta 3, the Zelda collection, Zelda Wii U ports, Kirby, Donkey Kong 6, Pokemon Gen 4 remakes. And the first one up is Bayonetta 3, which we know that is releasing very soon, so this is obviously fake. It's releasing in 2022, but the end of 2022. And the next one is, well, here we go again. It's the Zelda collection. So this was back when the Zelda 35th anniversary rumors were going rampant, and it was just out of control. It was pretty crazy. And we know that this did not happen and still hasn't happened 2 years later. Despite 2 years later, recently New Marco Maro did say that they still exist. Now I do have to say the next one on this list is a Wii U port Zelda game, and that was also wrong. We did not get any Wii U Zelda ports because that would also be the Zelda collection. I guess at the time one can say that it could be Majora's Mask and maybe Ocarina of Time because we didn't have those on the Nintendo Switch online service app. But overall it's wrong, fake, it didn't happen, still hasn't happened, so this is just complete BS. And the next one is a Kirby game, which it's so vague. I mean, take your pick. Which Kirby game is it? Is it the Kirby food game that Nintendo released? Is it Kirby in the Forgotten Land? Is it the Kirby remake that was recently announced at the September Nintendo Direct? Which one is it? I mean, saying, oh, there's gonna be a Kirby game, that's like me saying, oh, there's gonna be a Mario game in the next 2 years. Yeah, no duh. And the next one is Donkey Kong 6, which we know around this time there were rumors about a new Donkey Kong game, so he could have just took those and put it on this list. Which we know we didn't get a new Donkey Kong game in the second half of 2021, so that was completely wrong as well. Even if it was delayed, more than likely it would be announced already. And the next one is the Gen 4 remakes, which actually did end up happening. We got the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, which ended up being Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, so that one did come true. Again, I'm pretty sure even before this tweet, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a Gen 4 remake was already rumored well before this tweet. And moving on to the next tweet, it says somewhere in 2021, WarioWare mostly finished, Style Boutique already finished, PG ports some IS eShop game, Captain Toad sequel likely delayed to 2022, and that is the last for that tweet. Now WarioWare did get a new game in the series, WarioWare Switch It Up I think it's called, is what we ended up getting on the Nintendo Switch. Style Boutique never became a game on the Switch and still hasn't, so that's completely fake. Now we did get the Platinum game ports, and I guess you could say that, yes, that did come true. We did get the Bayonetta 3 ports. Not Bayonetta 3 ports, I'm talking about the Bayonetta 1 and 2 ports. But even then, it's so vague, saying Platinum game ports could mean anything. And to my knowledge, we didn't get an Intelligent System eShop game, so that was completely fake. And of course, Captain Toad sequel did not happen, so that is also a fake Nintendo Switch leak. Moving on to the third tweet, it gets a lot more interesting, and it says 2022 plus Pokemon Let's Go sequel, Detective Pikachu sequel, Wario Land, new Pikmin game may be shown in 2021, Zelda Oracle remake, Paper Mario remake, Advance Wars may be shown in 2021, Metroid Prime Collection may be late 2021, all depends on Metroid Prime 4 development and Metroid Prime 4. Now the Pokemon Let's Go sequel didn't happen, but interestingly enough, there were some things about Detective Pikachu sequel, which if you guys didn't see that, click the top right corner for that video. That did come true, but the Pokemon Let's Go sequel did not. Wario Land didn't happen either, so that was fake, which is a huge shame because could you imagine a Wario Land game on the Nintendo Switch? That would be fantastic. Now the new Pikmin game did come true, we know this. Nintendo showed Pikmin 4 at the September Nintendo Direct, which was a huge shock to us all. I honestly thought that game was dead in the water. And the next one is the Zelda Oracle remakes, which we know we didn't get that, just like the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess games. And again, he's still saying that yes, these still exist, so I guess we'll see, but for now, just consider it fake. A new Paper Mario remake, which also would be really cool, that didn't happen, and honestly, I don't think we really even need a Paper Mario remake. I mean, really, do we really need a remake of Paper Mario? I mean, I'd have to go back and play it, but the art style holds up on other past Paper Mario games, so I don't think we need a remake. And the next one is Advance Wars, and we know that did happen, so it is kind of true. We still don't have a release date for that, which is kind of a shame, but we just gotta wait and see. Metroid Prime Collection was also supposed to happen, but now the new rumor is that Metroid Prime 1 is gonna be remastered or remade or whatever. It's gonna look a lot better than the original one, and the other two are gonna receive less upgrades. And again, that also didn't come true as well. Now he does say it depends on Metroid Prime 4 development, so maybe Metroid Prime 4 development isn't at the stage where they can release those to hold people over for Metroid Prime 4, so maybe that could happen. And the next one calls for a Mario Sports game, which we did get a Mario Sports game, so that did come true with Mario Strikers. But again, very vague because Mario Sports game could really mean anything. So far, on the outside looking in, it looks like new Marco Mario takes things that he sees online or other people are saying, adds in a couple vague guesses of his own on games he either wants or he thinks Nintendo is gonna do, puts a little guesswork with the dates, and then claims the info is his. That's what I'm seeing from this list right now. Just my personal thoughts on that. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Now, some of these still have potential to come true. It's not like they won't come true or they can't come true, I should say. The pandemic really messed up things for Nintendo and pretty much every dev, so the dates on all of these Nintendo Switch leaks from that time are generally gonna be a bit skewed. Now, if you're wondering why I'm taking a look at this Nintendo Switch leak list, it recently popped up on my timeline from a retweet from new Marco Mario himself, oddly enough, of someone pretty much saying that you managed to get all of these wrong. It's actually kind of impressive. So I thought, hey, let's look at a video and each one and see how it panned out and see just how fake it was. And as we could see, it was, so far anyways, it was pretty fake. Overall, I guess a lot of this is just complete BS or utter garbage, or it's just fake or just not true. It's full of vague statements, and overall, it's just a waste of time. Not all of them were fake. Some did come true, like Pikmin 4, but a lot of things that a lot of people really wanted to see happen, like the Zelda games, didn't come true as well. I mean, there was Donkey Kong that didn't come true. There was those IS eShop games that didn't come true. There's a lot of stuff that didn't come true. But what do you guys think? Do you think a lot of this still could happen? Do you think it's just complete BS or fake? Do you believe it? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll just let the comment section see if you guys believe this is true. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.